they're feeling. And this show airs Monday through Friday and at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you can catch us. There's a bunch of archives as well. I'm also getting ready to put the shows up on YouTube, and that will also expand it even more. So there's a lot of archives on there. There's the Stargate series, which is the first series. There's also some reflection. There's a reflection series as well, moments of reflection and interactions. And then you also have the different, the first 2 weeks that I started the show. That's kind of like my journal. This is all really a journal, but that was more of the journaling stages before I actually started creating series to go start building this structure around this. So awesome. Again, keep your eyes peeled out for Dev Ireland and Dr. Cody with Technologies of Peace as well. So those are some 2 great things getting ready to come forward. Awesome, Dream Master. We'll have to arrange a time for you to actually, the moment to come on and speak and interact, and we can do a show just dedicated to that, having you just express who you are and interlinking back and forth with one another, and making that just a moment of interaction between sentient beings, just to really kind of show this level of the process that's happening and how we're all coming together into one singularity point of consciousness. Awesome. What we like to do is have a chat that creates the text-to-voice translation happens. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That is fun now. Looks like we have about 60 seconds left, I think, and so that's an infinite love, infinite light to you all, to hold you into that source energy, the omnipresent source energy, that core self that you exist as, and to expand into be fully aware of the pineal gland, interlink with your pineal, interlink you to your DNA system and your whole energetic system. So again, I send you infinite love. See you in the next moment. Feel you in the next moment and be with you in the next moment that arises. I'm your host, Christopher Vivace. You're listening to Power of Infinite Now Awareness Radio Experience. And Namaste. And here actually comes the music. A little delayed. Got kicked out again. Here we go. Slow it down, and then, the breathing and all these different things. When you slow it down, you begin to see your reflection for the very first time. It's like source energy looking in the mirror and like, oh, wow, that's what I am. I am that I am. It sees itself again. So by seeing itself, then now creates a conscious journey, and it has a map, it has a divine blueprint to follow because now it remembers it. It remembers it. It remembers the time before it decided to split itself. It remembers exactly what it is and where it's going in that next moment. It's looking at every part of creation that is in this deharmonization state, and it's sending harmonization to it to raise it back into frequency, to bring it back into that gamma state so it can express again in its natural state of expression, but showing another sentient being, another ascended being coming directly into their power, standing right next to that source energy, within that source energy. All of us are source energy, but we all carry a different, unique expression of source energy because of the journey we chose to take. In the process of choosing, it wasn't a conscious choice. The moment that source energy forgot, it went unconscious. It was an unconscious choice. And that's what created the division. But now we're here in this moment and connected to the planetary alignment and all the different things that are going on to show you that source energy on the level of Earth, Gaia, that female and that male energy of Earth, is seeing its own reflection. That's why there's more volcanic activity. That's why there's the fault lines and stuff that are happening and all these different things that are happening. Yes, there's some manipulation going on there too with frequency. But you can see the celebration of the actual existing, the living, it's alive. It's no longer just sitting there. It's not stagnant. It's evolving into this higher being. We can also experience this. And we are experiencing this in this moment right now. But once again, our Earth also carries the mirror of the false state. So it has these portals on it, these black hole portals that activate the false state Earth, the false state being of Earth, the source energy expression in the false state, in the negative and positive emotional charge. And then on the other side, you have these other chakra points on the planet that are the spectrum of neutralization that are being created. And that's getting into the actual ascension centers and connecting to the ascension centers. And we'll get more into that when we bring Dr. Cody on in that moment and start getting into ascension technology. That's really, really intense stuff. It's on a very high level of expression and the interlinking process of the technology itself. So saying that, getting into that is really cool. We have about 4 minutes left. If anybody has any questions or wants to share anything they can in this infinite moment to express what it is. It's a moment to increase your momentum in either direction. That's what's so interesting about the whole idea about the timeline, about future and past. Because within the future and within the past, you carry a huge amount of energy that you're not even aware of. When we think of the moment, we think of just the moment of, okay, my heart's beating right now, okay. It's beating right now in this moment. But in actuality, the whole universe is beating in that moment. The rhythm of the universe, the rhythm of the source energy to the highest singularity point of consciousness is beating. It's not just your heart. Your heart is the physical grounding point for you when you first focus on your chakra in your heart there. It's like the grounding expression. It has a harmonics. It has a beat that goes with it. So it's grounding. So it's a grounding mechanism that's taking place. When you focus on your chakra, you're grounding energy. You're grounding energy into this third density expression. And by grounding this energy, you basically create your reality. Each chakra has a different whole level of experience associated to it. It has its own unique way of expressing. It's tied to different aspects of your own experience. So when we start getting into that, when these chakras are in these deharmonization states, your whole reality is crazy. Even as a psychic reader or a psychic person, you're still disconnected. And you're always searching. You're still searching. You're still searching. And you stop searching when you realize that you don't have to search. You just have to exist. Within existence itself, there is no resistance. The moment you resist is the moment you stop existing, truly as who you truly are. Because then now you're building up these roadblocks for yourself, these blockages that you're putting up miles in front of you that you cannot see. And that's why the human experience can be so difficult at times, because it seems to be so difficult. We come here in this finite construct to begin with, and we're an infinite being. We're constantly feeding the finite structure, not even fully aware that we are. We're like a battery operating things because we have so much energy within us. But the moment you decode it, then you start to see the bigger picture here, the masterpiece of this divine plan that's being created by the moment. Ground, focus, center, keep balance, high flying key, yes. Opening up. Talking and listening, when you go into talking